First of all, thanks everybody. Jim, great interview last night. I was riding here thinking about that incredible interview that you had. And then also I've been thinking about the great meetings I had with Jeannie the last couple of days. And, I love her as a sister. And so today I'm going to step down as a president. And I think I don't want to, her and I have such an amazing relationship. And I think that she gave me full power to do what I wanted to do. But I think that with her and I want to always preserve our relationship and love her. And then I think that I had more fun when I was able to be the big brother and ambassador to everybody. I thought about Dwayne Wade retiring tomorrow, and I can't even tweet it out or can't be there. Serena Williams called me a week ago and said, will you mentor me and be on my advisory board? And I said, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And so when Ben Simmons called and we went through the proper channels and they made me look like the bad guy out of that situation, but I didn't do anything wrong, but do everything right. I was thinking about all those times, all guys who want me to mentor them or be a part of their lives, and I can't even do that. I had more fun on the other side than on this side, because now, tomorrow I would have to affect somebody's livelihood in their life. And I thought about that. I said, that's not fun for me. That's not who I am. And then I don't want to put her in the middle of us. Even though she said, hey, you do what you want to do, I know she has great love for him and great love for me, And so I want to go back having fun. I want to go back being who I was before taking on this job. And, we're halfway there with LeBron coming. I think this summer, with that other star coming in, whoever's going to bring him in, I think this team is going to be in position to really contend for championships with the growth of the young players. And so she doesn't know I'm standing here because I know I would be crying like a baby in front of her, even though I'm about to cry now. But it's the right thing to do, right move to make. And then that way, he can stay in place, hopefully build the team, coach the team the right way. And also, what I didn't like is the backstabbing and the whispering. I don't like that. I don't like a lot of things that went on that didn't have to go on. And so I hope that after tomorrow, the Lakers can head in the right direction, which we are. Injuries really hurt us. But I enjoyed working with Jeannie side by side. Enjoyed working with Linda. Tim and I had some good times. The brothers were outstanding as well, working with Jesse and Joey. I love working with you guys as the media. Bill and I tease each other, but he knows I love him, and you gonna always be my friend forever. But sometimes you have to think about where you are in life and what's important to you. And what's important for me is I get to help everybody when I wasn't in the Lakers. And now with the fines and the tampering and this and that, I can't help young men who want me to help them, or I can't tweet out, like Russell Westbrook, that was a great feat the other day, and I couldn't even tweet it out to say, hey, congratulations, man. And if I had did that, everybody said, oh, he's tampering. I don't like that. I like to be free. And then I got a great life. I was like, damn, I got a great life outside of this. What am I doing? I got a beautiful life. So I'm gonna go back to that beautiful life. And I'm looking forward to it. And somebody gonna have to tell my boss, because I know she's gonna be sick, but I know I couldn't face her face to face and tell her. Even though I was just with her yesterday, and we had a 3-hour meeting about the direction of this great organization. And so today, Rachel, I'm free, my love. Woo!
Have you really not told Jeannie yet?
No, I haven't. I couldn't. I couldn't stand and tell her. But the one thing that she had in me, somebody she could trust and loyal to her. And then I will be that as well. I've been talking to people walking here. We've been talking about next year, and I'm sitting there saying, I'm not going to be here.
Is this over Luke?
No. It's just, I was happier when I wasn't the president. And when you got to make trades, you're not happy. When you like people, and then I think that Luke is a good man. I like Luke a lot. And so, so what? We have a different opinions about different things. That's okay. That happens in life. But no, my concern is really my relationship with my sister, and that's Jeannie Buss. That's all I care about. All the rest of the stuff don't really matter. And this is not like you guys ask me a lot of questions. This is like I'm telling you what's happening. And a monkey just went off my back, and I'm happy. I'm fulfilled, and I'm happy with what we did in 2 years. I'm not disappointed on anything I did, any trade I made, none of that. So I'm happy about the direction, and if the young guys mature the way we feel they can mature, I think that this team will be outstanding, especially if you add one superstar to this bunch that we already have.
When did you make up your mind about this, Irvin?
Today. And then last night seeing your interview. And I'm not saying that's the truth. And then what was funny, when Serena called me, I was like, wow, that's who I am, right? That's who I love helping people, And then when I looked up, I said, man, I can't even be there for my brother's last game in Miami. I love Dwayne Wade. I love his wife. And I can't even be there, to support him and send him out the right way. And so I've been thinking about it. But today I said, you know what? I'm going to go up here and tell him that's it for me.
Did you tell Rob Pelinka?
Nope.
Concerned that's him or Jeannie calling you?
No.
Could Jeannie talk you out of this?
No. Because I love her. I love her so much. And so anything she needs from me, I'm going to be here.
What do you mean by
What backstabbing and whispering are you talking about?
Well, it's a lot of that going on in this whole world of professional basketball. It's a lot of that goes on. And so that's all I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not talking about our organization. I'm just talking overall.
Did the Anthony Davis situation play a big role?
No. That had nothing to do with it. We want to improve the team. That's what my job is to do. And then you guys made it like, oh, the young guys better grow up quick, because this is a part of basketball. This is a part of sports. This is a part of life. When you enter into professional sports and you enter to the NBA, your name will be always sometime mentioned in trades. And you have to deal with that. Just play your ass off and go play. That's it. And you know what? Credit to them, they did that. It took them a week or two to get over it, but before Brandon Ingram got hurt, he was playing unbelievable. He put together, 3 weeks or 2 weeks of, that's the Brandon, I think, if he can get to that level and stay there consistently next year, he'd be like an all-star.
You've never been one not to finish what you set out to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that can be interpreted as the case this time.
Well, I think that, this time is a little different, Jim, because emotions and love, a lot is involved, And then I don't want to be the one who, have to, it's a fine line, right? We have here, so I got to make a decision tomorrow, and I had made my decision, right? But I said, Irvin, no. I said, I knew how difficult it was for my sister to love me and support me, and then also love him, and and then I said, why am I in the middle of this? I don't have to be, And then why am I have to make also deals or moves on other people's lives. I said, no, that's not who I am. You know, I like the role that I had before, maybe consult her, be outside, but I also love my life. And now it frees me up to have that life again, you know, and to have a good time. Also, too, I love working with guys. So now this summer I get to work with Ben Simmons. I get in with no strings and no handcuffs on me. If he wants me to work with him, or like Dwayne Wade, I work with him, and so on and on. I like that role better. I'm a big brother type. I'm not the guy who I have to watch what I say, put a muzzle on me, you know, that type of thing. And then, again, I think we're headed in the right direction. That's the main thing. If we wasn't heading in the right direction, I would then stay in here. But with LeBron coming in, and I thank him for signing with us too, because it changed our franchise. And all we have to do is get what we talked about this summer, put another guy in place with these young, talented young players that we have. And if they grow to where we think they can grow to, Kyle Kuzma, I think he, high ceiling, man. Wow, what a talent. B.I., what a talent. Lonzo, if we can keep him healthy. That's all we got to do is keep him healthy, because before he got hurt, he was finally turning the corner as well. And then I think that, you know, you look at what Josh can bring to the table, his toughness and his presence. So I'm excited about the direction. So I'm excited about making this move too. Like, you know what? I was driving here happy. And then I saw my sister Nina out there. I was happy seeing her, Amina over there. And you know, this is good times for me. This is not, and write it this way. I hope, yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be, oh, imagine this. I hope it comes out right, That I had a great time. I want to thank my sister for allowing me to do this. I couldn't face her to tell her, so I had to do it this way, because we love each other so much.
Just because you said how impactful the interview that Jim had with LeBron was on you. Mm-hmm. Have you had any communication with LeBron about this?
Nope.
What would you say to him?
I would just tell him, you know, that you know, I'm going back to doing my community work that's important to me, that I missed a lot of it. Jim and I cried together at Crenshaw High School when Nipsey died. I said, man, this is a part, that's who I am in the community. You know, I want to complete what I started there. And I think that I want to also free up to do whatever I want to do in terms of help guys like I was before. I'm a free bird, and I've been handcuffed, and I don't like that.
The elements of this job that it turned out you didn't enjoy as much. How surprising is that to you? That it turned
Very. It's not the job itself, and I love. You know what I love? The recruitment of LeBron. Because you get me in a room with somebody, oh, it's over. I know how to close deals. That's why I'm good in business, right? I know what to do. I'm gonna go back to that. My company is exploding right now, and so I have to make a decision, right? Because I can't give both 100%, and so I'm excited about going back to that. And this is a good day.
This has to be really hard for you, because as much as you talked about wanting 2 summers, as much as you dreamed about leading this team back, you know, I think back to the press conference 2 years ago, this must be really hard for you.
Yeah, it
really
is.
good faith.
It's a difficult decision. You know, I cried before I came here. I'm about to cry now. But it's hard when you love an organization the way I love this organization. It's hard when you love a person like I love Jeannie. And I don't want to disappoint her. I don't want to, you know, we love Lou, you know. So I got to make a decision, right? And that's a tough thing. But I'm good with where I am. I'm happy. I want to do the things I used to do. So I had to weigh both situations, and so this is better for me.
I know how religious a person you are, and I would assume that you prayed about this a
Oh,
lot.
I did. That's why I'm happy. You know, God gave me the right decision, and so that's why I'm happy and moving forward.
Magic, you keep saying you didn't want to be between Jeannie and him. Can you just clarify who
what
the
I
him
mean
is?
is that
Who's the him?
no, when I say that between him, look, Jeannie loves Luke, loves me. You know, you never want to have to make a decision that then I don't never want to disappoint her, and it's a tough situation. So we have so much love for Lakers, you know, and this organization. So I looked and I said, you know what, Irvin, you got a great life. I mean, I was like, man. And when I got done praying about it and thinking about it, I said, go back to that great life. I still help the Lakers in any way I can if they call me and need me. Matter of fact, I loved our dinners before and after the season with Jeannie. I'll go back to that, and then let somebody come in here or whatever she decides to do, and I support that. And Allison, thank you, honey. I know you were trying to cut me off, and she was like, "What is Magic doing?"
Matt, was there any-
Thank you, but I love you. I enjoy working with you.
Irvin, if you and Jeannie had been on the same page with Luke,
No,
would you still be here?
we are on the same page. In terms of she gave me the power, that
Okay.
was the same page, and I could have did anything I wanted to do tomorrow, but I decided to step down, and we've always been on the same page. We've never had an argument or a disagreement. She told me even yesterday, you have the power. So,
And you thought it would hurt her if you got rid of Luke.
no, I just didn't want to put her or myself in that situation, right? And so I'm good with who I am, what I stand for, what I'm all about, and I love her to death. And so this is a great moment for me, great moment for her, the organization, and let's just move forward. We support him and keep it moving.
Was there any outside pressure?
No,
for you?
no.
This all came from.
No, I don't succumb to outside pressure. You know me. I stand by anything I do. I don't worry about what people say. All these articles, this, that didn't never bother me. I'm a strong man. So the only pressure would have been if it was her and I at each other, but that never happened. I only had one boss. That's who I had to deal with, and she was on board. We had a great meeting yesterday, so I enjoyed it.
Would the Lakers benefit, in your opinion, from reaching out to another luminary from their past to perhaps fill the position you're leaving?
It's up to Jeannie. I don't know what she would want to do, but I support anything she wants to do. That's what it's all about. Lakers, we stick together, and we're going to continue to do that. I'm telling you, we're only one step away. Next year, we're going to be good. If we get one of these guys, we're going to be really, really good.
Do you leave with any regrets, Magic? Is there any one thing you regret?
Nope, not one.
What do you think?
How are they going to get you were the guy that's supposed to get them another star. How are they going to go out and do that?
Oh, they'll get another one. I mean, because the team is in place. If anybody see this team, everything is in place. We add one guy, and this team is in the finals, in the Western Conference Finals, because we're not too far away from everybody. Before we got hurt, we were in fourth, 2 games away from being in first, right? Playing some good basketball, and I think that we can continue to do that. Heck, listen, you know, tomorrow, you know how many calls Jeannie gonna get for this job? This is a coveted job, trust me. It'll be somebody good and Lee, thank you, man.
You're welcome.
For the suite, the tickets across, for the concerts.
You'll always have that.
Thank you, sir. And then look at Stu. Stu all mad at me. Oh, Magic, what you doing? You know I love you, man. You my man. And watch out for your partner there. I enjoy listening to him. Uh-oh. Michael Thompson's guy over there. Yeah, go ahead.
Magic, you mentioned the meeting you had yesterday. Was there anything that came out of that that led to this, or had you been thinking about? Had you been thinking about this?
No, I've been thinking about it for a little, but no, it actually was a great meeting. She said, "Hey, you know, whatever direction you want to take the franchise, go ahead. I'm behind you," because I think she was really concerned when people thought we were not connected, and that was further from the truth. She gave me all the power, and today, you know, when I prayed on it, I'm happy now. I'm happy, and I also want to thank her for stepping up. You know, and she's got it heading in the right direction. LeBron helped us get it in the right direction, and the growth of the young guys. But the young guys got to take another step. We've got one more step to take, and if they can do that over this summer, watch out. Because I'm gonna tell you something. That Brandon Ingram, if he played like he did in that 7 game stretch, I'm telling you right now that we're gonna be awesome. He had and Kyle, grow another step. We need one more step. I gotta get him to rebound and defend a little bit better. He's an all-star if he does. Zoe, I'm gonna kill him if he don't play all season. You got to be healthy next season. Man, he is so talented. So I'm happy. This is really fun for me.
You've talked a lot about your relationship with Jeannie. What was your relationship through this with Rob like?
With Rob, I got to know Rob. I didn't know Rob before Jeannie put us together, and so it took us a while. You know, we had to get to know each other, and so my relationship got a good relationship.
Is it as good as you'd like? You wish it had been better?
With Rob?
Yes.
What? No. The relationship with Rob is fine. I just didn't know him, and he didn't know me, because we got put together, and so I think we had to get to know each other and then learn how to work with each other. So we did that, but you know, it has nothing to do with me stepping down, if that's what you're asking me.
When was the first time you said she needs help finding someone to replace her? Are you willing to do that?
Yeah, whatever she want me to do. You know that, BT. I'm gonna be right here. I've always been by her side. People didn't know we used to meet. I used to give her notes every year. I will, if she says, "Hey, I want your help," I'll be right there. And if she says she don't want my help, I'm good with that too.
Your relationship with Luke, what's that been like this whole season, especially after everything came out in October to this point?
Well, I think everybody blew that up. They over blew it, right? Sometimes you, as a president, you have to have a tough meeting with a coach. We had a tough meeting, and after that, it was fine, you know? And it's been fine. I haven't had any problems with Luke. People think we had problems, but we haven't had any problems. Just because I want us to be better and I want him to be better. And if I had came back, we all had to be better, right? I didn't made mistakes myself, but also too, you know, everybody had to be better. And that's what it's all about. But that's my job to demand that, right?
You want to see him stay here as a head coach?
That's up to Jeannie, and that'll be up to, if she's going to make that call, her, and see what she wants to do. I think that again, he has to get better. The team has to get better. You know, if I had to stay, I had to get better. We all had to get better. But we're heading in the right direction.
You mentioned the Ben Simmons incident a few times. Was that a moment when you first kind of realized that you couldn't be yourself in this job?
Yeah, and even when I did everything right, because I did everything right in that situation, and then I still got blamed. And they still made me out of the bad guy. When Philly called, I told Rob to call Eldon and tell him the only way I would help Ben if they signed off, we signed off, and the league signed off. That's what I told him. We got that in an email back, right? So everything was cool. So then when I mentioned it in Philly that, hey, this is what they wanted, but I wanted them to sign off, I said the same thing. everybody went off like I tampered with the guy. I was like, I didn't tamper. I'm just telling you what happened. And so, and then Eldon went and said the wrong thing. And so it blew up. So look, this is great. Being the president of Lakers is special. I'm telling you right now. And I just wish I was in her office tomorrow when the phone start ringing, right? Because it's going to ring for a long time.
Are you going to call her now?
Are
you gonna go
I'll
over
probably see her. I'm sure she's coming. I'll hug her. Instead of calling her, I'll probably see her.
Do you think that Rob is the right GM for this organization?
Do I think Rob is the right GM? That's a decision that Jeannie has to make. You know, I worked well with him. I had no problem with him. Now, they said he had some back. I don't know about that, right? And so a lot of my agent friends had called. So, but Jeannie has to make all the calls. That's not calls for me to make. This is her organization. I work well with them. That's all I was concerned with. And again, we had to get to know each other, and we did that, and we worked well together.
You've been connected to this organization for a long time. It's well known.
40 years.
It's well known that Dr. Buss had actually pictured you in a role like this. Is there any sense of closure for you that just comes from having done this job?
I probably had almost every role in the organization, you know, and I'm happy about that. And I'm still, today I'm happy, right? Going out. I'm never going to be anything but a Laker. That's why I turned down all those opportunities. You know, I turned down Golden State. I could have been one of the owners. I could have joined Detroit Pistons ownership. Tom Gores is my friend. I could have led the Knicks when Steve Mills called me. So I've had plenty of opportunities. So, but I'm a Laker. That's who I am. You know, I'm always be a Laker.
Magic, what would you want people to remember the most of your 10 years president of basketball operations?
That what do I want them to remember? I don't know. I think that you know, again, what's tough for fans to understand is it's got to be misery and it's got to be bad before it can get good. See, everybody wants the Lakers to turn around tomorrow. That wasn't going to happen, and I explained that to them when we took over the job. We were over the salary cap, okay? We had to make some trades. Dang, Moscow, we were able to do that. You had to give up a really talented young player, D'Angelo Russell, and congratulations to him making all, I couldn't even say that, but now I can say it. And also, we saw D'Angelo mature. He wasn't matured like he is now, right? He always had the talent to score, but he was immature. And now he's grown up, and that's why he's an all-star. But we were able to, with the cap space, sign LeBron. Excuse me, I'm sorry. People say, oh, you got to get shooters. Well, we only had money for one-year deals. Shooters were getting 3-year offers, so they wasn't going to take our 1-year deal when they can get a 3-year deal. So we understood that. So what you do is, okay, who can we get to hopefully be tough, be ball handlers, and we did that. And then when you sign a guy like LeBron, it takes us to a whole nother level. And he's teaching the young guys what it takes to be a professional. Rondo, same thing. JaVale, the same thing. We had guys who won championships. They were able to help the young guys to understand you got to work harder. This is what you have to do to win a championship. And I think that was important. So we're heading in the right direction. That's what I'm concerned about. If we were not, I'd probably be staying. But since I feel we're one star away and 1 or 2 role players away, and so I'm happy. I'm happy.
Your health is good. I got to ask.
No, health is wonderful. I just ran this morning. I'm going to run tomorrow. I'm going to wake up the same time, 4:30 in the morning. I'll be on that pavement at 5:15, running in the dark. You want to join me? No, I'm in some of the best shape I've been in. I work out every day. I'm not going to stop that. No, it's not about health. It's not about anything. Because The stress is more when I've been gone for what, 2 or 3 weeks because we've been on the road, all the tournaments, SEC tournament, ACC tournament. We went to Murray State to watch that young man play in his tournament. Then I went to DC to watch my Spartans. Oh yeah, Texas Tech, thank you. I thought you were gonna let us win, but they beat my Spartans. But anyway, congratulations to Virginia. And we've been watching all the college guys because we knew we were gonna be somewhere 10 to wherever we land in terms of our draft pick. And then I'm looking forward to the playoffs, watching. I was looking forward as a president, now I'm looking forward as a fan to watch the playoffs.
So this is the last minute, you just made this decision like this morning?
Final decision, yes. And I knew I couldn't tell nobody or I probably wouldn't get here to the podium.
Was there something LeBron said yesterday that resonated with you?
LeBron yesterday.
The Jim Hill interview?
Oh, no, it's about the community work, giving back, and that's me, and I had prided myself in urban America, going in, giving back. I love that. When it touched me so much when when we built the STEM lab in Crenshaw about a couple weeks ago. That's who I am. I built my life on being in the inner cities. And because of this role, it took me away from some of that, right? And so I'm gonna just get back to doing what I used to do. And then at the end of the day, I think that when I was speaking in Phoenix last night to the restaurant associations, and I love that. I love business. I love what I do, what I built. And so last night on the plane, I'm coming home, I'm torn, like, man, that's who I am. My life has always been, I wanted to be a businessman after I was done playing. And I was doing just fine until I took this role, right? And so I want to go back to just being a businessman and helping the Black community and Latino community. And so I'm looking forward to Jackie Robinson Day at Dodger Stadium on Monday. And I'm gonna go, now I get to go and relax and watch my Dodgers. And we're off to a good start too, so Bill don't be killing us.
Okay.
And so we're doing pretty good without our top 2 pitchers. And I'm impressed with the way we've been hitting home runs. Yes?
When you took this job, you talked about how your businesses were all kind of on autopilot now.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't need you to be around.
Mm-hmm.
And that you could devote a lot of time to the Lakers.
Right.
Did you find in practice that to be the case, that you were able to spend as much time as you wanted around the Lakers? How much of like your weeks were spent
in the beginning, yes, I was right that first year. As we then got into the infrastructure business, we won three contracts, huge contracts. I'm talking $3 billion, $4 billion. These are huge contracts. And so I need to be there. I need to do what I have to do to continue to make our company grow. I was balancing it pretty good up until both need a lot of time, right? Because this is our most crucial time, is going out watching the young players play, and then free agency coming up. And so if I'm gonna step down from the Lakers, this is the best time because the draft is not here. Free agency is coming up, and somebody can be in here to recruit. And then if they need me still to talk to those free agents, I'll be able to do that if Jeannie and the new president or whoever she decides, if they want me to pitch the Lakers.
What kind of message do you worry that this might send prospective free agents, because you were the face of the franchise that was supposed to
It shouldn't. Listen, it's not about me being the face. What it's about, can I win with those guys in that locker room? That's what a free agent should be looking at. And you can. If they just look where we were at Christmas and put themselves in that lineup with LeBron, Kuz, B.I., Lonzo, put themselves in, they can win. I mean, whoever it is, they can go all the way with this lineup and probably one more guy, right? So I think that free agents should definitely be looking at the Lakers as one of the top teams and destinations, and then all the other stuff that they're gonna get from Los Angeles as well, being a Laker, because there's a lot that comes with being a Laker. Business opportunities, other opportunities. So it's great.
Have you talked to Jeannie today?
Today I haven't talked to Jeannie.
And you said that was part of the reason you wanted to talk to us first.
Oh yeah.
But when you see her, are you concerned, Irvin, that she's going to try to convince you otherwise?
No, I think we're gonna be fine because I made up my mind. You know, I'm one of them guys. Once I make up my mind and I prayed on it, I'm good. I'm so happy right now. You know, I'm going back. June Green, what's up, baby? You the only one that know what I'm talking about right now. You know, I'm so happy, June. Ramona, you called me. What's up?
I was wondering where your head was. I guess we know.
Yeah.
When did you decide this? Like you said last night on the plane?
No, I was thinking about it, but today. Yeah, this is the best move. And so I'm looking forward to my life, but also I'm looking forward to what the Lakers going to look like, you know, next season.
Magic, you said last summer that you were. The NBA needs to change if people like you, legends of the game, can't talk to players on other teams just because you're involved in the NBA?
Yeah, it was so funny. I thought about the moment that I was at Combine last year. I had never met the Greek Freak. So Larry Bird and I are talking under the basket. And the Greek Freak is coming, and he wants, and we're both like, and I say, I can't. Everybody's gonna interpret that I'm trying to tamper with you. And Larry Bird just fell out laughing, right? And I said, wow, I can't even, like, he wants to say hi to me, and I want to say hi to him, and I can't do it, you know? And so it's just, and it's ridiculous, like the article I did. Hey, I blew up the ownership of Milwaukee, the fan base, and him, and then I got fined, you know? And I said that he would one day lead them to a championship. And so, you know, just things like that. I just can't, it hurts me because I love this game so much. Forget the Lakers. I love the NBA so much. And I love being an ambassador, my role, before I took this role on. So I'm looking forward to going back to that role. And now I don't have to worry about, plus I can go to playoff games again. I love that. And then, Amina, you gonna give me a job on ESPN? I need a job now. I need a job. I need a job. You know what? That dude behind you, tell him he can take my place. Yeah. He thought I didn't know. See, yeah. What's up?
You said last summer that if you couldn't get this turned around in 2 years, you'd step down because it meant you couldn't do the job. Is this more of a case of want versus can't?
Oh, no, I knew what's going to happen this summer. Okay. I wouldn't. Listen, everybody say I couldn't bring LeBron. See that dude back there? See him? They said, see, a guy wasn't going to come, but LeBron would never come here without another superstar. That's what everybody said. Did he come? Okay, he here.
I said that?
No, I didn't say you said it. What I'm saying is, we made the move. I was able to recruit him here. He's here. So I know this coming summer, whether it's me or somebody else in my place, they should be able to recruit another guy. People are interested in the Lakers. Now it's just, what is it that you're selling them, right? Okay, LeBron here, Kuz, on and on and on. They want to know how they fit in, how they gonna be treated, right? Because superstars want to be treated like superstars. So they were like, hey man, I'm a superstar just like LeBron. Are you gonna treat me that way, right? So that's what they want to know, and I think that the answer is they will be treated like a superstar. So I'm excited.
Magic, sounds like what you're saying is you weren't really able to be Magic in this role.
No. The magic couldn't come out because I was handcuffed so much. I love working with all the people, Sam and Marshall and our analytics team, and I love, when Spectrum was on, James Worthy, all my guys. It's just I want to go back to that, just having fun, and you call me up and I can talk to you. Because you were calling me, I knew I couldn't talk to you because you know me, I talk. I just want to be Magic and free and not be handcuffs on me. And I knew that if I stayed in the role, you know, I'm giving up a lot of me. But we're almost there, though. I'm happy about up until this point where we are. I'm disappointed we didn't make the playoffs, of course. And I'm not going to sit here and talk about, hey, I blame it on the injuries and all that, because that's not what it's about. We didn't make it, but next season we all have to just be better. Everybody has to be better next season.
How do you explain this to Jeannie so she understands it fully?
No, I just explain it just the same way. I'm your brother. I'm going to still love you. You should love me for the decision that I made. And I'm happy. See, she gonna see the look on my face that I'm happy. We were in the meetings. It was a great meeting yesterday. And she is so intelligent, man. Oh, she is so intelligent. She understood the vision I had, and I understood where she was too. And so it was a great meeting.
Do you think she left that meeting having any idea you might do this today?
No. And I think she's going to be probably caught off guard, and I think she's going to be hurt by not having somebody she could trust, that she knew that had her back. And I will still have that, because that's my whole wish for Jeannie, is that she has the right person that has her back and there for the right reasons. And so a lot of times what happens is she needs somebody between her and them so they can vet these people for her, right? Because I love her so much, and she needs somebody. And so I don't ever want anything bad to happen to her. Yes, wrap this up. Thank you. Last one.
Magic, what's your message to the fans after this move and the belief in the organization?
No, look, we're heading in the right direction. Just, hang in there. Everything's going to be okay. I think that they just got to understand that we told them 3 years, and next year's the 3rd year. And so if we add on one of these guys, we're going to be right in the middle of it. And I think that it's going to be exciting offseason. We got a good draft pick coming somewhere in that, wherever we land. And so that young player hopefully can help us. But free agency is where it's going to be for the Lakers. Look, I want hugs, man, because this is it for me. Bam. Right. I want all my friends. Thank you. See, he go way back when I first got here.